Grandfather was a survivor of the Titanic. I now know the horrifying reason it sank. Whenever I asked my grandfather what happened on the Titanic, he'd start panicking and shout at me, telling me never to bring it up again. I'd never seen him act like that before. It was like he was scared of something. I figured it was just PTSD, but I would soon find out that the real reason was so much more horrifying. The first time I asked, with his hands violently shaking and his voice cracking, he made me promise never to tell anyone that he survived. He was worried people might think he was crazy. I sat there dumbfounded as he started telling the story. I was only 7 years old when I climbed on board the Titanic. It seemed so gigantic compared to me, and I was struck by how beautiful everything looked. It was one of the happiest moments in my life, as I had never felt such exhilaration. Despite how happy I was, however, deep down I couldn't lose this feeling that something about the Titanic was horribly wrong. The second day is when things started to go wrong. I began to notice some strange behavior from some of the other passengers on board the Titanic. They seemed to be coughing a lot and their eyes were very red. My father assured me that it was nothing, but I can remember how frightened he looked. He left for a few minutes and came back carrying a wrench and told me it was just for protection. I was awoken the next morning by screams coming from the next room.